We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Bishop's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. He's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That right hand serving him well. A well-targeted jab that time. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. You'd like to see more of that. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
So there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the natural.
Let it go.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good strong combo. Wow, is he defensively sound.
Back to the body.
He missed that uppercut. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Able to land with the right. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Nice combination there. Targeting that overhand left. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop.
Looking good.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Good defensive skill. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Unload!
Come on, kid, focus.
Bishop parries a punch, sends a punch. Right hand downstairs. The Natural's trying to get his man off of him. You see him shoving and pushing. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And that's the end of round two. The Natural's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Good flush shot upstairs. Targeting that head with the combination punching. The Natural's left landing well. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs.
Unload!
Scored well with that straight left.
Good, good.
And a good counter by Andre Bishop. He brings an uppercut that really does. Did you see that? It was in his scope, and he pulled the trigger with that straight shot, scoring the knockdown.
And he had a beautiful sight there.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
We've seen this many times before, and maybe that time has arrived for him now. He's got a bad cut. So possibly a sense of urgency here that he's got to get after it and make something happen now before the fight ends.
Yeah, and it could be a good and bad. I know that you like to say there's always...
What a great round this has turned into. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Bishop's just trying to create some room right here. He wants to land another big shot like the one that hurt him moments ago.
Yeah, he's looking to push him at a distance where he can get full extension on his punches. Now it's up to his opponent to go under one of those shots and pull it on him.
As we start round number 4, not a lot separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit about those legendary stories the old-timers used to tell me about Rocky Marciano. You know, they used to say that he used to hit the guy's arms. You know, he wasn't scoring clean, but he was keeping his opponent from scoring back. And then later in the fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
yourself. Keep working the body.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Comes right back with a shot of his own. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Off the target by Andre Bishop. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand.
Hook! Hook!
Basic but beautiful jab right hand. He scored well after being hit himself. Oh, that uppercut got him. Look at that. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
He just missed that shot up top. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
A hammering hook by Andre Bishop. Bishop's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Wow, nice flush left hand. And banging away he goes. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Andre Bishop's proving to be elusive. Well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And now he's targeting upstairs. You see, he's committed to that body work. There's that right hand he scores with. Right to the belt line. Bishop's able to avoid that punch.
Back to the body.
And round 5 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
I don't know which way to read this. Is he trying to confuse his opponent, or is he just confusing himself by changing his style, the way he's approaching things here after being knocked down earlier?
Well, if I'm the opponent, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I just gave him a little truth serum. Yeah, I'm seeing really the truth now about him, that he's really hurt, and he's a little desperate. And in my mind, I'm going to deal with it that way. I'm going to go after him saying, I have him. I'm going to take advantage of this right now. He's not going to fool me.
Good-looking right hand after he got hit. A smashing headshot by Andre Bishop. Bishop showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Piercing jab. Oh, what a counter shot by Andre Bishop. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Uppercut.
Able to land the jab. Well placed, straight right hand. Oh, that's a huge power shot to the head by Andre Bishop. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the natural. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. Hey, you know that old saying, if it's not
Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear, the bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Bishop's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
The Natural's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Let it go.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Good return fire that time. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Kid, focus.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Commits to the straight right. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Back to the body.
How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
Bishop showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was running the ball. All of a sudden, the run was taken away, so they started passing. I give him credit. You know, he's making an adjustment. He's trying to win the ball game. Well, he's trying to win this fight.
Attaboy.
The Natural's hitting his opponent below the belt. There's a straight right hand. Andre Bishop showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Comes right back with some offense of his own. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Deep breath.
Good close fight here, but momentum is starting to build in one direction. Teddy, he's enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard.
Yeah, and early on, we were eavesdropping a little bit. His corner's been telling him things that could have gave him this lead a little earlier, but he wasn't listening. Now they're starting to sink in a little bit, and it takes time with a fighter because you're under such pressure. It doesn't get to you right away. You start to understand as it goes on.
Get in there.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautifully.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch, and that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
Go, go.
The Natural's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. Good looking uppercut that time. That uppercut, absolute. What a big shot. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up, get up!
Andre Bishop's legs are not in good shape right now. He showed some gumption in getting up off the canvas. I don't know that he's going to last. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Zones in on that overhand right. Sound defense. Good block that time by Andre Bishop. Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Yeah, that's it.
And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's just no quitting this guy. He's been damaged, but still he's trying to make a fight of it.
Look, I love that about him. The fans love that about him. It's great. But he's got to learn when it's time to turn it off, when it's time to clinch a little bit, survive a little.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
I can't believe they're going at it like this. Tooth and nail, punch for punch. If you told each of them they would perform like this, they probably thought they'd have a lopsided win. Instead, it's a dead even fight.
Instead, they're bringing out the best, the extraordinary in each one.
No, he missed that right. The Naturals tagged by that power punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Not able to land the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Natural. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Stand up! Stand up! 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to your feet! 6, 7, 8. Let's go! Get up! 10. Focus!
That's it. The fight is over. The Naturals' night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Johnson's showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring. Bishop's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Head and body.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Move your head.
A little 1-2, jab followed by the cross. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Come on, get focused.
Good block by Andre Bishop. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Johnson. Up top with the right hand. Nice two-punch combo by Johnson.
Keep your distance.
It's okay, let's go.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
Come on, get
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Scoring with the right hand by Andre Bishop. Johnson's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
You need to move that body more. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is.
Here we go. Round two is underway. There's that hook to the body. Nice combination by Johnson. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Jab followed by the straight by Johnson. Blocks the headshot.
Combos.
He comes with the straight right hand.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Johnson. And now he scores well with the straight right. Good-looking counterpunch. Johnson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Good right hand. Johnson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Johnson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that
He's
round.
just beating a punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is.
Breathe. Breathe. I need to see the combinations from you. All right, let's throw the combinations. This fight is way too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s. Okay? 1, 2.
And round number 3 is underway. So early on here, you can already see that Andre Bishop looks like a much fresher fighter after taking a break after that last round. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Johnson. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Johnson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Nice hook by Johnson. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. Johnson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Keep your head moving.
Johnson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good job staying away from the danger there.
Nice work. Nice work.
Johnson scoring with that right hand. Solid hook upstairs. Body shot lands. It was the right. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Johnson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. And that's the end of round 3.
Looking good. And he's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's just punching air that time. Solid. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Johnson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Little head knocking with that right hand. Johnson's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Each man able to land an uppercut. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Johnson. Johnson's being so very effective, punching in combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Flush right hand to the head.
Double up on your punches.
So Andre Bishop's willing to... Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Johnson's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Well put together combination by Andre Bishop. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. And round 4 comes to an end. Johnson's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Relax, relax, relax. Just gotta relax. You gotta move out there. All right, move, move, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now, breathe. You good? We can recoup from that knockdown. Let's go, come on.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning, and it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Johnson.
Uppercut! Kid,
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving, keep moving.
keep moving, keep moving.
Johnson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Johnson's ripped to the head. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left.
Left and right.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Johnson's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got...
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1-1-2. Where's your body work? Hit the body.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived.
You need to block more.
Good block there by Andre Bishop. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He missed with that headshot. Nice work with the overhand right. Andre Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Big shot comes crashing home. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
God damn it! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Johnson's unable to get up and continue on. Bishop's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being... Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Andre Bishop's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Mike Tyson, so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.